Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes, the private server Everlasting with our Scrapper, Martial Arts Super Reflex Scrapper Super Phoenix, who is level 31. We're working on a story arc with Jenny Firkins, but while I'm here in Atlas Park, I thought I would go ahead and do this mission before I gain a level and it becomes too easy. Um, this is a mission from Contact Philippa Moreau. We don't have a story arc from her yet, but we eventually will. Our goal here is to save a lab of Cray from the Freak Show. I am surprised she's having us do this because the Cray are evil, but I think Philippa doesn't realize that, and we're going to find out more about the evilness of the Cray as we go along into the late 30s. So we hear a loud crash and a whoop of laughter. The freaks sound like they're having a good time, yeah, because they're crazy. And we're going to go ahead and use up some of these inspirations we don't need, so that we can hopefully get some endurance. Freak Show are also tiring to fight because they can regen and dull pain. But when we crit them, they don't have time to use dull pain. Look at that, 4 crits in a row. How did we get that lucky? That is awesome. And they weren't even lieutenants. I don't know if I've ever gotten 4 crits in a row like that. Man, if you get crits, that is how you do damage. And I don't think there is any way in the game to increase your crit chance. Because if there were, Scrappers would be all over that. Alright, so this guy's a lieutenant. We should have a higher chance to crit him. There we go. There's a crit. I'm critting like crazy in this room. I wonder why. Just luck, I guess. And he's going to dull pain. Yeah, I couldn't get him in time. And now we wait. After we finish him, we wait. And make sure these guys don't res. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Takes about 5 seconds. The thing I hate about it is, at first you can't target them. It's really annoying. Either with the mouse or with tab. You just have to kind of wait. There's another crit. Okay. So we need to save 3 scientists. I don't know where those scientists are. Let's take a look down here. Sometimes they're hiding in here. But I don't see anybody in here. Okay. I think there's something on the other side too that's like that. And then back here, you gotta look everywhere because, as you've seen in some of the other episodes, if you don't look every single place, you can miss stuff. There's another lieutenant and his minion. So let's go ahead and take this guy out. 1, 2, 3. Now, he might res, but hopefully he won't. See if we can knock this guy down. Try to stun him. Nope. That crit stopped him from doing dull pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't look like he's gonna res. Right, he didn't res. Nope. Alright, so we've been everywhere in here. Let's go ahead and head up the elevator to level 2. Again, there could be up to 5 levels here. We haven't seen any scientists yet. So there's probably going to be at least a couple more levels. These doors by clicking. Come on. Oh wow, okay, so this is a major spawn, a very large size spawn. Let's taunt a couple of them down here. Hopefully they won't all come. Okay, we took him out without dull pain. Nice. Missed him with the stun. Knock him down. Oh, but he rezzed. So this is why I wanted to taunt them down, because it's not just, say, 5 guys. It's like fighting 7 guys, because 2 or 3 of them are going to res. And if they're all orange, that's pretty rough. Okay. There's still a bunch of guys up there. Let's see if we can taunt this guy. Come on. Corner pull. Alright. We should be able to finish him off really fast. 1, 2, 3. Now we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't look like he's going to res. We should be able to just dive into these guys now. So there were 2 full spawns up here. Oh, and the reason is that one of the kidnap guys is up here. Right? So he's got... His guards were here along with at least a spawn and maybe 2 spawns. It looked like a spawn of 4. And then these 2. I might be mistaken about that. Got a clue? Freaks took something you should know about. And Freaks' plan. Freaks stole our latest biotech gadget, the cellular regenerator. It was due to appear in hospitals as soon as we got approval. The regenerator repairs human tissue at a phenomenal rate. The Freaks probably want it so they can implant more devices into their bodies. Yep. But we want it for the hospitals so people can be healed, not for the freak shows so that they can do freaky things. Okay, so we've got hallways going both directions here. There's a dead end. And I don't know if people get annoyed that I do this, but I really like to try to draw the whole map, mostly so when there's a dead end, if I leave it with this part unfinished and I'm missing something, then I'll come all the way down here looking to see if there's a hallway that's going off here when in fact there isn't. So this tells me there's no hallways down there, and I've been everywhere. So we have another case of a spawn of 4 guys. It's unusual, but at least we knocked that guy down without him doing dull pain. I always try to prevent the dull pain, mostly because it's just extra punching and kicking you have to do just to take them out. Alright, let's see if anybody reses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I feel like when I was playing this before, I had a sense of how to, like, prevent them from rezzing. But, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was... I feel like it was if you let them dull pain, they're less likely to res, but in this playthrough with this character, that has not been the case. So I don't remember if that was it or if it was something else. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So these guys look like they're guarding a hostage, so this should be number 2. Come on, get in there. That's it. Before he reses up, somebody above saw me. Yeah, I was worrying about that a little bit, that I might aggro the guys above. And I thought I was going to be able to get under here before and without doing that, but obviously I did not succeed. You know what I should have done was use stealth. I keep forgetting I have that on this character. So maybe what I ought to do... I've got all my temporary powers on here that I don't use. Let's pull them up here. And then what I'm going to do is put stealth down here so I see it. Because I'm forgetting about it when it's up over there. Move it. I don't use sprint anymore at all, so let's just pull that up there. You attacking me? Come on. Come on down. It's always nice to crit. It would be nice if you could, like, increase your crit chance with focus chi. Instead of just having to hit buffs and recharge, you could put crit chance buff on it. Maybe like do 2 recharge, 2 to hit the buff, 2 to hit buffs, and 2 crit buffs or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Probably would be overpowered. Scrappers are pretty darn brutal as it is, as you've seen. Right? What have I died solo once? In 31 levels, my Stalker is level 11. She's died 2 or 3 times solo now. Twice, I think. Maybe 3 times. Now this character has face planted on teams, but it's exclusively been when the team has been using fighting +4s, when I was sidekicked up to 20 or 30 levels up, and when they didn't listen to me and they didn't pull when you should pull. Oh, this guy rezzed. No, he didn't. Oh, this is a new guy. Chaos? How come he's not a boss? That's weird. Alright, I'm getting pounded up by these guys, so let's add a luck. Okay, we don't need to heal right now. Move that over there. Let's hit him before he dulls. There we go. And wow, how did these guys not aggro to me while I was over here? Did they just spawn? Or did I just get really, really lucky? I was standing right here. Wow. I am really surprised they did not aggro. He's going to dull pain. Oh, I got him. Alright. Now let's see if we can knock the stunner over. Yeah, that's good. That's soft control. Let's see if we can mez him. Yep. And that's huge damage mitigation. Don't need that, so we'll go ahead and use it, and we can stop him from dulling pain. There we go. We don't need that either. Really don't need that either. Is he gonna wake up? Apparently not. And this guy's not the hostage holder. Thought maybe he was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And there's nothing over here, so let's head out. Back this other way. There's another hallway this way. Right there. This will probably lead us to... No. Alright, so I missed a scientist somewhere, you see? So I went all over the place, I thought, but we still missed something. So let's see. There isn't anybody here. Ah, there they are. Okay. Always gotta look every little place. I've done a pretty good job now of stopping from doing dull pain, and I think it just has to do with the extra damage that we're doing with Crane Kick. And as we start doing this with our other stuff and using Eagle's Claw, we'll be even better at it. They're not going to res, so we will head out. So that was a pretty quick mission. So I think we can do one more. We're not going to call Philippa Moreau yet because I don't want to get started with her story. Oh, wait a minute. Question 30 Freaks. What is this? Clues. So is she telling me? So now I got to defeat the Freak Show to find a base. I'm not even in a story arc with her. Alright, well. So, let's go back to our story arc, the Unity Plague. I just spoke with Dr. Ito. He confirmed that his theories, after you brought him those devoured creatures, his conclusions are alarming. It seems the whole time we've been fighting the devouring earth, these creatures have had another plan in the works. It's an intelligent virus called the Unity Plague. They've been introducing it into our water for months, and they're getting ready to release the catalyst that will set it off. Dr. Ito and his team need a sample of the plague right away. Will you go find a sample? So we got to go find a sample in Kings Row, and we also need to defeat 30 Freak Show. But let's go ahead to Kings Row first. And we'll do this story arc, and then I will hunt the Freak Show off screen, I think. What I may do is show you where to go to find them. Oh, that was a big issue, big rubber band. I'm trying something that may be causing some lag. I'm uploading actually episode 17 of this. This is like episode 108 or something. I haven't been keeping track. I mean, I've been keeping track, but I don't remember. But I'm uploading episode 17 right now. This is in middle of June, and I'm doing that while I'm playing, and I'm trying to see if that either screws up either one with all the internet use that both are causing. I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of lag, or if it's just going to take like, if instead of taking 2 hours to upload, it takes 9 hours to upload, well then that doesn't do me any good. As you can see, jumping across rooftops is so much better now with higher level super jump and the enhancements. Look at this. This is awesome. Alright, so now we got to go into the sewers, it looks like, and find the guys who are dealing with the Unity Plague, so I'm going to hit L and change to my sewer costume. And now we head into the sewers. So this costume, as you may remember, we haven't used it in a while, is made out of leather with boots and gloves and even a, if I can zoom in here, even a face mask for the smell because it's gross down here. And she's barefoot otherwise, you know, just wrapped in cloth, her ankles wrapped in cloth, so that's no good in the sewer. Wow, 2 misses out of 3. Alright, let's get into a position where I can actually see. And now we gotta fight the babies. Yeah, you know, the babies are, like, it's sort of conceptually interesting that there's such a waste of pixels, basically, because they can't really do anything to you. They're just annoyance. I really don't know whether it was worth them bothering to program that in. Just because of how sort of trivial the babies are. Let's try some stealth. I'm going to take it off when we see them, but... Okay, so there's some bad guys. This just matches up. This goes around. Let's just go ahead and clear this out. Stop the lead creature and its minions. So these are just all dead ends. Okay, and so we'll get the little thing on here that shows this, which shows you that it's a dead end. This little outdent, I guess, instead of indent. And so we got 2 possible ways to actually go this way or this way. Oh no, this way is a dead end. This way or this way, which both kind of go in the same direction. So we basically just have to stop the lead creature and its minions. I don't know where the lead creature is, but we're certainly going to beat guys up along the way. That's the way we do things. I didn't stay stealth because unlike with a stalker, you don't get any bonuses to damage when you're attacking from stealth. It's not a stalker hide, and she's not a stalker. Can we hit this guy, please? There we go. And now this thing, and that thing. You see what I mean? They're of absolutely no challenge. So it's kind of a waste to have them, like... I understand why they're doing it for effect, and it's kind of cool. But... I mean, much like with the clockworks, it's just decoration. They can't really do anything to you. Now, they are useful, as I said, if you're an invulnerability tanker when you have invincibility running, and the more guys around you, the more powerful you get, essentially. Well, if that happens, then obviously you want to hit the big daddies and leave the babies around you to basically whiff and be useless while you're using them to buff you. Aha. Yeah, it is really weird that the Devouring Earth are using, like, wolf howls. Like a rock thing goes roar like a wolf. That's just weird. I don't remember them doing that. Alright. Crits are good. Oh, these guys can take a pounding. Wow. That must have been 12 hits to get him out. Oh, that's done. Let's go ahead and see, put that cap on it so that we know it doesn't lead anywhere. Now we head down. The bad guys are always as deep in as you can go, the main bad guys usually. You just want to keep going down and down. These are razor vines, I think. So let's knock them down. None of them knocked down, not one. That stinks. But crits are good, and that takes that guy out. Can we knock you down now? There we go. They take a long time to fall over. Alright, that takes care of him. Use an endurance there so we can keep going quickly. Let's go ahead and stealth up. So I don't know if this is necessary. It says defeat the lead creature and its minions. And the thing is, you just never know what the radius is on that requirement. Sometimes it's just the guys that are immediately around him. Sometimes it's the guys that are in his room. Sometimes it's everybody in the mission or everybody in a certain region of the mission. So you just never know. So you may as well just take everybody out as you go, in case they count. Wow, why am I missing so much? I feel like I'm getting a lot of lag too, like I'm hitting stuff that's just not firing. Wow. 63% chance to hit, and I was missing. It felt like more than half the time. I don't know. I guess I'll have to go back and watch it and see. So my guess is this is all leading to the same room here. So, oh, and there's the bad guy, the Lesser Devoured. Don't let the name fool you. Lesser Devoureds are pretty darn powerful. And I'm not following him. In fact, I'm going to pull these guys out, because I don't want the Lesser Devoured to get involved in this fight. Let's see, need that or that. Okay. Okay. Got him taken care of, and now this guy. Well, that was not ideal. So I'm going to have to rest. Let's go ahead and rest here. I'm probably going to clean the whole room out. We're going to need to do it anyway, and it's safest to do that before you go after the Devoured than to try to do it. We'll try to do him first. So let's stealth up. Let me see what's around here. We've got one Razor Vine there, and a Fungoid there. And he's got a buddy there, and that looks like about it. Alright, so let's take these guys out first. Turn stealth off. 1, 2, 3. Even with Focus Chi, you need 4 on these guys because of their resistance. And then this guy. So that's his hold. So he is asleep and a hold. Fortunately, Practice Brawler makes me immune to both. 2 crits helps. That's 3 crits in a row. Wow, that is absolutely lucky. Alright, now we gotta take the stupid buffing thing out. Because it's gonna buff him, so take that out first, and then wow, does he take a lot of hits. Look at that. Man. Gonna need to rest again just because it took us so many hits to take him out. That's really crazy. But once we have everything 3 slotted and we've got Eagle's Claw, it won't be so bad. It's coming up another 2 or 3 levels, and you'll see how this Scrapper really plays. Alright, Lesser Devour time. I guess I really should have taken the, whatchamacallit, the Razor Vine out first. Missing with Crane Kick. Crit's good. That finishes him. Come on. Alright, so now we go after this guy. Is he running? Why are you running from me? Well, I mean, I understand why you're running from me, but usually bad guys don't run like that. If we can knock him down. Nope. And he does a lot of damage when he hits. This should finish him. And there we go. So we finished the mission. And we got a clue. The clue says, you search the place completely, there's no sample of the Unity Plague here. Oh, okay. So that's great. We did all this for nothing. Right? Back to King's Row. And contact. So we call Jenny. And she says, so you couldn't find a sample of the Unity Plague? We may have moved too early. We'll just have to keep trying, Silver Phoenix. If we don't get a sample of the plague soon, the devouring earth may succeed in turning all of us into monsters. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after the freak show. We need 30 of them. Right? Actually, before I do that, let's hit the train. I think there are freak show in Brickstown. But I know there are freak show in Founders Fall, in sort of Talos Island. I don't think there are any in Founders Falls. I know there are freak show in Talos Island. We could certainly go there. And that would be a really quick way to take out 30 freak show. Not really gaining any experience for it, but we can get rid of that mission and then move on to the next one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually go to Brickstown and look around for them. And we'll see. Brickstown. But the odds that I'm going to find ones that are within, you know, yellow, orange, red to me, exactly where I need them to be, I don't know. So let's see. We would need them to be right around here where the... why is this not working? There we go. So there's freaks. Okay, so Brickstown. Right near the train station, freak shows. It's pretty much good enough. I'm not going to record all this. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll take out the 30 freaks, and when I take them all out, I'll come back and we'll continue our story arc. I'm Scrapperlock, and this has been